Breaking news. Welcome to Lafree's Concept TV. Here is the headlines. Hunger. Economic hardship caused by Buhari's Naira redesign policy. Hunger. Economic hardship caused by Buhari's Naira redesign policy. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. A senior special advisor on digital and new media to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Otegal Ogra, has claimed that Naira redesign policy introduced by former Central Bank of Nigerian Governor Godwin Emefiele under the Buhari-led administration is the cause of hunger and economic hardship in this country. Speaking on Arise News, the presidential aide argued that the Naira redesign policy impacted negatively on a lot of farmers' activities and the reason for limited food output. Recall that in October 2022, the former CBN governor Emefiele introduced the Naira redesign policy where 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1000 Naira old notes were replaced with new notes. The Apex Bank also announced a plan to put a stop to the use of the old note by January 31, 2023. Explaining further on the policy, Ogra said, "The most important thing is to realize what it takes to end hunger and guarantee food security in Nigeria. It is not a magic wand." The president has said on countless occasions that he does not want to look behind and lay blames. But let us situate things properly. At the beginning of last year, we had the Naira redesign. That Naira redesign ensured that a lot of farmers did not go to farms to plant and all that. It simply meant we had limited food output at the end of last year. While stating that the president is importing equipment from Belarus, Brazil and the US for mechanized farming, Ogra added that we cannot use short-term solutions for long-term problems, and you know the problem of food security has been evil this country for a very long time. Nigerians need to understand that this is a process. The president has also opened the borders for the importation of food items for 6 months in the first instance, and from grains to other staples that Nigerians eat. We do hope that this will bear fruit. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in addition to the news I've read, I believe at this point, we should not even lay blames on anyone. Because I used to say, we are our problems in this country. Whatever we face, even though the federal government share the major thing, but we are also our problems. There is no one voice amidst the citizens. When we say, this is what we want to do, some people would still go other way around to do a different thing. When we say when election is coming and we say, okay, we won't collect a dime from them, you will still see some people at one geographical territory that they will really publicize that they collected so from this so person. So now they are now laying blames that it is because of the Naira that they redesign. What about the new national anthem that is being changed? And do you know the exact amount of money is being invested into that for them to change the national anthem? Do you know how much amount of money they invested in such? We are not talking about that. Let's move down to the comment section and let's see what people are saying. First comment which I have says, Ortega, what do Nigerians to be? Another comment here says, Mumuman, come and pay the loan you borrow from China and Brazil. Your number one causes problem in this country, dead man. Still at the comment section. Says Jubril, now you finish Nigeria, then Tinubu. Continue from where una agree. You will never make heaven. Well, blames our leader. Let's not forget, at times, even when things are caused, we are the cause of it too. I cited an example concerning the fuel price. When filling stations heard that there will be an increment in petrol, what they do is they shut their filling stations for like a day or two. Then they start selling the price. They start selling the fuel based on the assumptions of the price they felt they. That's one of the problems we have. And the major problem is once there are increments in petrol, everything will change. Everything, no matter what, will change. Another comment just says, all this bunch of failures will always look for excuses to back their ineptitude, recklessness, and cruelness. They don't have a iota of shame in them. And the last comment which I have says, please, what was it Buhari that removed fuel subsidy on 29th May? Last year, before he handed over to President Tinubu of same APC party, how much was price of fuel, rice, garri, bread, egg, beans, etc. then and now? It's better we stop deceiving ourselves and leave Buhari alone in these current gross hardships Tinubu brought to Nigerian masses. By May 25th last year, I bought a bag of rice for 32,000 under PMB regime. Please, how